All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What I thought I would do in this video is just introduce you to the Inglorious Art Studio. My name is Morris Martinez. I am currently basically what I am is, this is an introduction to Inglorious Art Studio. This is going to be my first YouTube video, a way for you to learn about who I am, what Inglorious Art Studio is all about, and just to give you an idea of where I'm going as an artist. Just to give you a little bit of background, I'm currently a teacher. I'm a full-time teacher. I teach, currently I teach 6th grade. We're in summer right now. We just got off. Next year I'll be teaching 7th and 8th grade math and science. So I'm a full-time professional individual, but as far as art's concerned, I've always had a love for art, and I just finally figured out, well, maybe about 2-3 years ago, pour painting. I saw that, and that was the first thing I saw as far as art goes that made me think, okay, I can do this. I can do art. Because I know it's always been in me, which I imagine anyone who is an artist is feeling the same way. It was that art, the pour painting, because I knew I could never draw. I could doodle with the best of them. I could do some amazing doodles. You should see all my high school and college margins. They're full of amazing doodles, a million Wu-Tang symbols, a bunch of, random 3D effect shapes, so anyhow, my intention with this, oh crap, so that's just my style, a project I'm working on and I'll get kind of this in a minute. The intention of this video is to kind of show that you don't have to be. And again, this is just my opinion. This is just what I've learned from the past maybe 3 years of actually doing art. To make good art, you don't have to have an amazing studio. I know a lot of the videos I've watched, which of course are super helpful, not to anything against anyone who's got a very nice, well put together studio or something, or a workspace. You don't have to have that in order to make amazing art, at least if it satisfies your taste. So I just want to give that idea, show that you don't have to have something amazing or a ready-made studio in order for you to do stuff. So let me just turn the camera around and show kind of what I have, what my studio looks like. So just take a look. Well, apparently I can't turn this thing around. But anyhow, take a look. So this is my garage. This is the garage. There's one area I have over here. You can see all my paints, which actually I'm leaning away from the acrylic paints. But I mean, of course, I'm always going to need some of those. I've been leaning more towards spray paints lately. Here's my other space. It's a workbench, / art area. I have projects started that are not finished. I have ideas that I'm working on, stuff that I've got. We just took a trip to Hawaii, and that's why all these bags are here. We just took a trip to Hawaii. I got some stuff from there that just inspired me to do more of what I do. You can see I have this, but again, just to show that you don't necessarily have to have a perfect workspace to get your art done. You just deal with what you got. But you can see here I have a million pieces that are partially finished, stuff that's going to be for the future. This is kind of what I've got. I've got quite a few projects that are started that just haven't happened yet. And this, I do shows. I have done a handful of shows, two of which have been very successful. One was mildly successful, and one I sold hardly anything, one or two pieces. But this is what all my stuff that's currently finished and ready for sale is in here. And again, so I guess, again, my intention with this video is just to show that if you're interested in getting started with art, just start. You know what I mean? If there's something, if you always had an artistic, what's the word? If you felt inside that you've always had something creative to offer, the way I did it is just, I saw the paint pouring. I started watching videos after videos. My family was getting sick of watching all these videos that I was watching, but that's how I knew it was something I was interested in, because I kept watching the videos until I thought, all right, now it's time to go. I need to go get this paint, get some canvases, and get started. And one of the first big things that I learned was that, when I started showing my pieces on, Instagram, social media and stuff, and people were like, oh, that's amazing. That's, aside from the normal, your family saying, oh, that's super cool. But, you'd see people that were like, oh, that's amazing. Hey, this is really awesome. Make me something or something like that. And then what I started to realize was that, the only difference between, or you get people that would say, like, oh man, that's amazing. I wish I could do that. I would love to learn how to do something like that. And again, what I learned was, it's not the only thing that separated me from those people was that I actually went and did it. You know what I mean? Many people say, oh, I wish I could do this, or I wish I could do that. Again, there was nothing special about me except that I actually started to do it. So if you're interested in doing that, just take that first step. Go do your first thing. And like anything creative that you do, the first stuff you do might not be amazing. Sometimes you get beginner's luck. It's not going to be completely mind-blowing. It might be completely mind-blowing to you. Actually, some people might like it, but you just have to start in order to evolve into the artist that you really want to be. And there's no way you're going to know how that's going to take shape. Just start doing it. Just begin, start doing your art. You don't need a fancy space. Look, look at this. It's a mess, but it's kind of reflective of my mind, kind of how my mind works. I have, you start on a couple things and then you finish something. Just look at this video, my rambling. I have all these points I want to hit, and I'll get to them eventually. But just like this, my studio is a reflection kind of my mind. When I do end up finishing something, I'm usually very, very happy with it. I get a lot of good feedback. And, so there we go. And that's typical of me. I lost my train of thought. But anyhow, this is hopefully the first video of many. I'm going to be showing more videos about just showing my techniques, showing me actually do some of the paintings that I do. So if you are thinking about becoming an artist, thinking about starting, just do it. Find something that you can do. Find something cheap to start with. I'm now discovering spray paints. The stuff I'm doing seems so simple that I wish I would have found spray paints earlier. I think it would have made some things easier. But again, it's part of the evolution. Everyone's going to evolve in their own way. So just get started. That's my best recommendation. Get started. Find an art form that you like. Just go to YouTube. YouTube is such a valuable resource for so many different things. It's amazing how if there's some very specific little thing you want to do, there's 28 people who have made a YouTube video about it, so use that as a resource. Again, just get started. All right, hopefully we'll see you back at my page often. I'm going to try to post more videos. I'm really going to want to make the YouTube thing a big part of the Inglorious Art Studio. So like they say, like and subscribe. Do whatever you got to do. I don't care. I just want to help someone become an artist. All right, good luck, everyone. See you later.